What up, everybody? This is a video I am making for Felix over at RadX Sports in Germany. I bought this from him. If you're in Germany and you want to buy a bike, he's the man to go to. Just wanted to go over my upgrades that I did since I purchased the bike from him. And so, yeah, I promised him this video. Let me go ahead and make it. Actually, I can turn this off for now. So, first thing I ever changed out was the handlebars, and that's because I was jumping. I do a lot of jumping and off-roading on this, and the handlebar broke. And so when the handlebar broke, I ordered this one. It's aluminum from China, and then I actually filled it with epoxy. The next thing you can see is the throttle. Just changed those because it's blingy, and I put a little headset clock on here. That's not an upgrade. That's just, you know, something to do. Next, I got Hope floating disc brakes. The standard size is 202 or 207, I think. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's 202. These are 220. And so because these are 220 size floating discs, I needed the Magura adapter here for the disc brakes. So there's a Magura adapter on here to make it larger. Going backwards towards the back of the bike, I have a seat riser kit. This is from, who is that from? I think it's from Luna Sports. No, it's not from Luna. I can't remember who I got it from. No, Milk Racing. That's a Milk Racing seat extender kit. So it raises the seat up and back. Then I got a suspension triangle. I just got that because I saw a lot of people jumping and doing wheelies and stuff, and they break their suspension triangle. And so I got just a beefy one. This is just some generic, you know, foot kit, including the pedals. So I got larger foot pegs, I think they're called. And just for bling purposes, anodized red holders. There will be a Milk Racing peg extender that I'm getting later on. Then I got the Warp 9 Racing titanium jack shaft axle. I got the Warp 9 Racing chain kit. This is normally a belt. This is the chain kit. As you can see, I got the EBMX extended swing arm, reinforced extended swing arm. It's 50 centimeters longer. I got this thing. Is just a generic Chinese thing. It's like the disc brake holder. This is very tight, as you can see, because the swing arm is longer, and it just protects your discs from when you know, are out bashing the forest. I was riding, and usually the license plates and the lights are actually here, and there's like a little fender thing. I was riding, guys. I promise I wasn't jumping or anything. It was just shaking around. It hit the back tire somehow. It broke. The metal broke because it hooked into here. Got caught in the back tire and just ripped up. So I was riding around with this thing, like just basically zip tied here for a while. This is a tidy tail kit, and it's bent out of place because when I do wheelies, the back wheel hits it. I might have to tighten the suspension up even more. And when I jump, so a tidy tail kit basically takes the kit from there and puts it here. And then, as you can see, Torp. I just installed this today. This is the TC500. It's underneath here. I have an install video coming. Torp controller. Man, the torque and power you get out of just the stock battery is unbelievable. You don't go faster. Your top speed is still around 80 kilometers an hour. But the torque you have at the lower and the higher ends is amazing. And then, of course, I've got the Luna Cycle bash guard for the motor. I think that's all my upgrades that I've done so far. I just got a brand new jack shaft, put that in. I got that from Felix. Gonna be getting some tires from Felix, some new rims and tires, but right now I'm good. On my menu for the final and last changes, Fox shocks in the front, some Fox 40s, and a Fox shock, probably coilless in the back. And then I think I'm gonna stop. Oh, battery, of course. I'll get a battery, 72 volt battery. So I will be picking up a Stormbee full-sized, I think it's, what is it, how many watts? 30 watt engine surron from Felix in the near future. Hopefully by the end of next month. And that's all the upgrades I've done. This is my baby. The Torp controller. Everything now runs over your app. Log in here on this thing. So everything runs over the app, and it's pretty cool. When you first start the bike, you get a lot of errors here, but then once you get moving and everything, and you start getting data from the phone, then all your little error lights go off. It's pretty cool. You know, so you can see what your trip was. I mean, it already deleted my last trip, but it is amazing the level of like information you can keep here, and that it tracks and it keeps. And dude, it's like, you know, just shows you all your different stuff here. Battery error history. I don't even know. I just put this on today, so there shouldn't really be anything in here. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Close. My throttle settings, dude, this thing has so much power. I might even have to reduce the throttle settings. It's just crazy. Gives you your temperature and all that stuff, but when you're riding, it's nice to have all this information. My battery's at 51 Celsius right now. It's because I was riding pretty hard here, 70 kilometers an hour. It was a 7-kilometer trip. You can even set, if you have regeneration, oops, you can even set like the type of regeneration you have, whether it's brake or motor. I suggest brake, because motor, it's like regen. See, so you can regen your battery, take it off throttle and put it on brake. Just words to the wise there. It really, it can't be good for the brushings of the engine to brake that hard, but it regens a lot. Like my last trip was only 8 kilometers. I regenerated 10% of my battery. So, because I'm never on the brake, you know, so I just speed up and slow down with the throttle. But anyway, I'm talking too much. I just wanted this to be a, whatchamacallit, a what I've done to my bike video. And this is what I've done to my bike. Ain't she purty? Ain't she purty? Oh, that swing arm is a beauty. Felix, I love you, dude. Thanks, man.